Oh, my mic is not on. Sorry that sounds bad in your ears. I was making sure the audio's coming through. Okay, yeah, it's good. Alright, sorry about that. It had some tough technical difficulties starting up. The audio was going to the capture card for some dumb reason. And it's had a little spill in the other room. Had to help clean up. It is fine. We are good. Sorry, I just had to bail like that. It won't happen again. I don't think. I hope it doesn't. But you never know. You never know. Accidents happen. They happen all of the time. So, like I said before, we are going to play Vampire, which I already started playing. When did I start playing this? Yeah, I started playing it right before I went on my big hiatus, before my VTuber debut. Is it need a drink? I'm talking all day. My voice is just super sore. So if it's okay with anybody, if anyone has any complaints, I'm just gonna pick off where I left off last time. Stupid chat. No, not you, chat. I don't mean you, chat. I mean, I am talking about. I forgot to update the game. As I've been busy all day, I've literally been busy all day. Oh. No. Where are you? Go. Get off my thing. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it in the chat. We're gonna fix it. I don't mind the chat. It's cool. I learn as I go. We're gonna update the stream information real quick. Officially updated. How's everyone else doing though? Everyone had a good day? Where's the other thing I needed? Yeah, it's gone, it's missing. It's fine. Nothing to do with the game. Nothing to do with the game for you guys. But yeah, you know, everyone else had a good day so far? My day was mostly uneventful, just watching things and recording audio for a couple of videos I hopefully can get done before tomorrow morning. And other junk I have to do. I got no discerns from chat, so we are just going to jump into the game. Oh, this is for anyone who did not play, does not know. We are playing. Oh, that's the last time I played when I first started. What is it? 2019? My God. If anyone doesn't know, we are playing a doctor who just came back from war. I'm not sure what war they said. I want to say it's World War I? No, this makes sense because it's still kind of in the late 1800s. I'm not exactly sure what war he is. He comes back from war, he's made into a vampire, the whole town is infested with vampires. We gotta play along, be the main character. We get to kill people, drink their blood. It mostly affects the gameplay. It affects the story. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Some citizens may have quests for you if you talk to them. They always reward your help. Will they though? Will they really? Game day forever to load. That's the thing you'll hear me complain about. I do not like games that take forever to load. It interrupts the moment. It interrupts the story. Interrupts the energy. Are we gonna go? Are we going?
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadigan fellow.
You gotta talk to Harriet. Harriet is one of the nurses. I can't recall.
Just a dozen years or so.
How did Harry go? Our little vampire vision. That's right. Can't get into that room. We gotta talk to one of the nurses. This is Harriet. Pippa. Girl who's kind of out of it. She thinks she's a vampire, but she isn't. Another gossip. Where are you? I think I already talked to these people before.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
I can barely hear the game. Is the game sound low to everyone else? Show. I'm going to turn that on for now.
I will not let you down, my boy.
How's the audio on the mirror box? This is good. Hopefully sounds better.
Dr. Reed, may I help you?
Dorothy Crane. Oh, that's right, the blackmail. There's like some shady doctor. They were experiments on people.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have had run-ins with the law?
Doctor, you've hardly been here and you're already questioning the moral fortitude of the staff.
About the blackmail?
Have you heard rumors about blackmail within the hospital?
I don't have time to listen to all the idle gossip that floats in these halls, Doctor.
I'll see you later, Nurse Crane.
Nurse Crane. So what was my mission even about? Live against the mortals. Identify the blackmailer to help Lady Ashburn. Sorry, Lady Ashburn is the other vampire in the story. She's an older vampire who's helping the hospital. And the head hospital. Oh god. Oh god. No, no. Sorry, I had to turn the air off. Forgot to turn the air off. I'm saying right underneath the vent, and it's going to make the microphone go all fuzzy. It's going to turn into a scuff ASMR. It's the best way to describe the microphone sounds like when the air is on. So which one is Harriet? you. Velma. Gwyneth. Pippa Hawkins. Dorothy Crane. Dr. Harriet Hospital. Who is a Harriet? Have I forgot that much already? It's been like a few months since the last time I played. Probably. Harriet is probably the person over here. And yours. Gotta go into this room. Go down over here.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
So you're the little Harriet that everyone keeps talking about.
What? What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Shut up. I have questions.
Dr. Swansea is quite busy, and I need you to help me get acclimated. I have many questions.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something.
No, it
This
doesn't.
isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Not a medical error.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time,
Goodness,
Miss
a
Jones.
Scandal.
You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Wait, all I got out of her? Nothing else?
Miss Jones, greetings. How do we feel?
Again? Waking a poor old woman in her sleep? There isn't a poor life needs saving somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
Now, I need to ask you a few simple questions.
Well, if you really must.
Notice anything suspicious? Why were you?
If you could just tell me why you were admitted.
It's terrible, Doctor. What with a pain in my chest, coughing up blood, and I get awfully tired. Wouldn't be so bad if I hadn't lost my house and all.
I see.
No one comes to visit, you know. Not even my own flesh and blood.
You're a chipper disposition. I cannot understand why.
Have you noticed any suspicious comings or goings?
It would be a great deal easier to make a list of things unsuspicious in this house of charlatans.
Ooh. Surely it's not that bad.
Come now, Miss Jones. Surely it's not that bad.
Have you no eyes? This hospital accepts all manner of souls, regardless of origin. The proper sick cannot heal. We're kept sickened by the refugees.
The staff seems professional enough.
Everyone here is very
You're all
capable.
doing their job.
I have not seen any instances of unprofessionalism.
Thieves and murderers, the lot. People have gone missing here, you know. Poof, without a trace.
I'll come and visit you shortly. Good night, Miss
Got
Jones.
enough out of her. Now we've got two.
The patients and staff might know something.
Time has lost its
I'll start
effect.
my investigation with them.
But the suffering continues.
Fine. There's Hawkins.
The pain.
There's Crane. And
Clear again.
Oh, there's Hawkins. Come here.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Strange man visiting nurses.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
Ooh. She has said the truth.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if the nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like that. And I got all this done last time.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I gotta find Mrs. Crane. Miss Crane. Where are you? Mrs. Crane. The Batman would like to have a word with you. Basically, I'm Batman. Jones, alright, talk to her. Talk to you. Who else to turn to? Oh, there's a little marker. Which I just quickly went past. There you go.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Now what about the strange man seeing the nurse?
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
You haven't? Oh. Fired.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
That doesn't answer any question.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Shit, why is it asking the question again?
Goodbye, nurse.
They didn't give us
Call
any
me if you need
information.
assistance.
No, it's fine, Miss Crane. Miss Crane. Why are you over here, Miss Crane? Ooh. Food? No food. No food whatsoever. Miss Bennigan. We need Miss Crane. Mrs. Crane, where are you? Alright, that's just the old fool. The old hag. So where could Nurse Crane be? I'll follow the little map. Anyway, it'll take me to her. Did that just show me two people? Eavesdrop. Press L3 to activate your senses. If a citizen is behaving suspiciously, their heart will emit a glow. By looking at the citizen, you'll unlock a special interaction. Okay, so we got a left. Okay, nothing happened. Nothing over here, so I guess we gotta turn around. Sir, can I ask
Please,
you a personal
sir.
question?
I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital.
From the Pembroke
Please,
Hospital.
calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from misophoobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend.
During the first playthrough.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher.
He became
We
my
survived
first
the war
snack,
together.
My first meal, just to say.
Oswald is... nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
About yourself, sir.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
And why are you here?
This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
Yeah. Sleeping home.
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
Goodbye.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Are you?
No one is here. Relax.
Oh, there you are.
Don't worry, we're safe.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
Andy.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
You guys hear the dogs in the hallway? No, you still follow her. No, I'm just gonna let her get away. Okay. Find them dog new safe places to rest. that's a fun way to save in the game. Just find hideouts, stay there. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was Mama. That was Mama Hanyo. Or Daidokai. She'd be more. She's the Daidokai of the house.
I don't want to die here. I want to see the sky, feel the fresh air.
Oh, Oswald didn't die. I thought Oswald was the guy that I killed. Wait, who did I kill? First time.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
And I can't just break it down because what? And drugs. What did I hear? Aluminum powder.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
What? Nah. I'm pretty sure it was a reasonable conversation. Why made you think he was attacked?
I don't want to die here. I want to.
There's a guy I need it. I forgot the controls. Manpower skills are in R2, L1, items, weapons, offhand, mayhem, dodge. Okay. Oh. And I'm already dying. And I'm already dying. And I'm gone. See, that's what happens when you don't play the game a long time. You get rusty. You have been defeated. Is it? Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. Burn the beast. And it's kind of rude. Did nothing to you so far. Just one drunk guy nobody knew about. Yeah, nothing that bad. Nothing that bad. Let me make sure. So that's the stun. That's the main attack. That's dodge. The vampire skills are. Can I go to the vampire skills? Where are they? Oh, here we go. So that. Can I change you? Level 1. Level 1. Alright. 10 stun damage. But do I have to aim for that? I'm not sure. Let's keep what we have now. Let's keep what we have now. Alright, gotta get this big boy. Gotta get this big boy. Come on. Two-handed weapon. Special ability. Alright, let's see what this does. And let's switch. Let's switch. Keep going. Boom. Yes. You're supposed to offer me a drink. Not the other way around. What's up here? Citizen to save. Careful, the endangered citizen may not survive the night. Go check on him. I have to go back down. Okay. The Band of the Dragon. What the heck are you? I forgot what you guys are. Concerning the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, I would advise our members to be very wary about these so-called Shullers. Yes, indeed, most of them are always affable and respectful whenever they approach us, but it would be quite unwise for a discreet circle like the Aslan Club to foolishly speak about our goals, our members, or our traditions. I would also like to remind our fellow members that the Brotherhood itself is ancient enough to have some mysterious traditions. One of them, according to some informants, could be the ritual of the so-called Band of the Dragon. It seems that, in certain conditions, when the brothers of St. Paul find a violent or bloodthirsty immortal, they call upon him this band. What is it exactly? I don't know. Does it really exist? I don't know for sure either. But whatever I've established as facts is that whenever a hostile or vindictive vampire has threatened London, it disappeared without a trace after the Brotherhood pronounced a ban upon it. The loyal Fergal Banshaw himself has never been foolish enough to openly provoke the Brotherhood. This is a lesson we must all remember. Never be considered a dragon by the Brotherhood. The Law of Elazon by Lord Redgrave. I don't like the sound of this. I like the sound of this. Sewer piece. Oh god, it's right, it's a werewolf.
What sort of creature is this?
It's a werewolf. Oh, what the heck? No! He got me cornered. He got me cornered. I underestimated him. I was getting cocky. Suffering is part of the immortal condition. The pain will never stop. Part of the mortal condition too. Just mortals are just around longer. You know, like forever and forever and forever. Polar switch. Probably can beat him without evolving. And I can't evolve until I go to the rest house.
What sort of creature is this? Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check.
Nurse Crane's voucher. If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorotha to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petua's house and present this coupon.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Let's find our nurse. I didn't know what's happening. Nurse descended. Come on. I want a little snack. Give me a little snack. Give me a little snack. And if I remember right, okay. That's just for. And this is the way back to upstairs. happening? What's going on? It has to go to a screen for us to go back outside. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother you at all. Not at all. Hey, are we gonna go? Are we gonna go? We're gonna take forever. We're gonna take forever. It's fine. You can take forever. Take as long as you want. Save the panicky man by defeating the Scowls. You are a sneaky one. You are a sneaky one. You're just a sneaky person. Would I have to save some guy up here?
Sir, no civilians allowed.
Okay.
You bloody stupid!
I won't do anything. I gotta go back down.
Are you dead?
I'm going. I'm going. Rude. Oh, it's his friend.
Have you found Oswald?
Not yet, sir. I need more information first.
All right. What do you want to know?
I need more information.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything
What
out
do you
about
need to
your
know?
friend,
I have all
I'll
the
let you know
information
as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Can I go see that guy? Where he is? Or do I have to fight those hunters? I think I gotta fight the hunters. Or did he go down here? Okay, that's probably a mistake, because now we gotta wait. We gotta wait forever just to go down there. How is it when I was playing Castlevania, an old game from the 80s, and it loaded faster? I guess not really a fair comparison. Castlevania is just a side scroller. This is pretty more advanced. So that guy here. Now tell me to go back up. Darn it all, this is a waste of time. And it's still gonna take forever. Fine, I'm not upset. I'm not upset. But I don't like it. But I don't like it. Are we gonna go? Are we going? Are we making it to the promised land? Are we? Oh, okay, no, the game's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Let's not go up there. Let's keep going down. So we go down there. I guess assume it must go down there. Because the indicator just went up. Go Sam, I'm gonna get close quick. Better not be another. You can upgrade your weapon using workbenches. The workbenches. How many games actually use workbenches? I remember there in Guardians of the Galaxy that I played that a while ago.
I don't want to die here. I want to see
Alright, I see someone. I see a man in distress. Ooh.
I don't want to die here. I want to see the sky. I can't breathe.
I'm coming, you big old crybaby. Are you down with
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
He says. In the chest. Okay. Get back to the surface. Mr. Cobblepot is back to his friends. He'll return to the surface. Go back to the hospital. Okay, here's the music. So the system about to crash for a second. That would not be good. Okay, gotta go back to the hospital.
It ain't human. Kill it.
Oh God! Right. Fine. I'll fight. I'm on fire! I'm on fire! Oh. What can I do? Oh. I did it on purpose. I want to see what I was working with. Death is not a wicked thing. I missed the rest of the quote. Whew. I'm tired. Anyone else kind of tired? Anyone else kind of tired? Working all. If you work all day, I'm pretty sure you're tired. Also getting enough sleep. Getting enough sleep. Anyone getting enough sleep? The hospital is a little further down. Okay, that's right. We gotta go to the gate. Then we arrive. I'm in the Whitechapel, aren't I? No, I didn't go further. See, it looks like I go this way. So nice. Curfew. Official health warning. Curfew will be sounded at 9 p.m. by the church bells. All citizens must keep off the streets from that time until 5 a.m. Till further notice, citywide curfew has been implemented. It is imperative that you wear your mask to prevent the spread of infection. If any member of your household becomes ill, inform the authorities immediately. That's right. The game is set during a pandemic. You okay there, friend? You okay there, friend? You okay there? No, you don't stop. I can't help you with that. All the race. Oh. Now Santa. Almost time. Okay. So. Wait, what? When did this pop up? Concerning the recruitment of new boys in Whitechapel, I think I found one. Albie. He's as stupid as a stool, but tough. I asked him to prove to me he could get some drugs for the black market and deliver quickly and nicely. Next time we'll meet, I'll tell him he's accepted as a wet boot boy, and he must now meet the bosses to get his orders. What the heck is this? I don't remember anything about a what booth boy. Is this actually historically accurate? More hunters.
Don't like this silence.
Okay, let's go in here. Okay, go. What's happening? Bottle. The bottle was fine. It went fine. Love the atmosphere. So moody. So creepy. Abandoned investment property. Ooh, money. Shillings. Like I got myself some shillings. maybe I should go back down. I have a feeling if I don't see what's behind that door, I don't get the chance to.
I cannot enter.
Okay. That was a waste of time. What was that motion I was making? Was that low in health? I wasn't even paying attention. You have been defeated. If you're not strong enough, remember that the blood of citizens is the fastest way to evolve. I will keep that in mind, good sir. I will keep that in mind. And my blood level's pretty low too. I got the shillings? Okay, so let's got the shillings. This is what's most important. Where are we gonna take him this time? We're gonna take him this time, boys. Did that attack actually work? Oh, you're dead too. I want one more bite. A letter? Petition letter. For Mr. Bates must stop. For months, for years maybe, Cadogan Bates has exploited us. Mr. Bates must stop. If he had more money or proper goods or proper jobs, we would never rent any of his extraordinary flats. Mr. Bates must stop. We all know what revolting solution he proposes to the women who can't pay the weekly rent. Mr. Bates must stop. Let's meet him together soon and demand for immediate change. And who are you, good sir? Oh, you're no one. A bottle of alcohol, or see box of pills, shillings. And I'm just gonna make an educated guess that this is that room that was locked. It sounds like I need some help.
Get away from me! Don't touch me with your disgusting hands!
Treasures. Grab and break and two. Well, you might be.
What? What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir.
You're safe.
You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent. Those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
You're only 4. I'm gonna let you grow a bit. I'm gonna enjoy eating when you're healthier. I can rest.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Huh. Stealing from the man right in front of him. Right. We're fading to the next scene. We're fading back to story. Yeah, it's gonna take forever. Forever, ever. We are not getting back together. Oh my god, my game. They're gonna load. Are you gonna go? There we go. Over him. They're looking right at me, aren't they? I don't think any stealth kills. I don't think those are a thing in the game. What about the silence? Can I jump up there? Okay.
Better go home, sir.
I'm just looking.
Oh! I'm talking to you, you twat!
Lead
spotted! Watch out!
Just looking. I'm just looking, sir. This is lighting me on flames.
Die, further!
I'm trying to be a good guy. Trying to be a team player.
He's dead!
Okay. Oh god, there's still
Ain't safe here for a gentleman. Don't come any closer. He's mine! I'll take him!
How did I... I was trying to move. Oh. So close. Yeah, I boxed myself in. I kind of deserved it, doing anything that stupid. I've been defeated. I could not tell. How would I known if I was defeated? Can you please elaborate for me? I don't have the faintest clue. I really don't. I really don't. Oh, excuse me. You didn't hear nothing. You didn't hear anything like bodily functions? Don't come out of a half demon. They spit me back out here, okay.
Turn around, sir.
To be fair, I beat them before. I should be able to do it again. Start with the big guy first.
This one!
You're a little stronger.
You're mine, brother! Shoot it!
Oh, God!
You to hell!
Don't follow me. Do not follow me. I'm dead inside.
If you spot one, fire. It's one of them!
Okay, that's good. Oh God! Oh no! That's my fault. Being greedy. I was being greedy. I should have just left with my points so I could get stronger. Come on. Look for me. Look for me. Where are you going? Are you going, good sir? Are you my fine gentleman game? Are you ready to play? No, I'm just gonna leave these guys alone. Let's go the other path.
This one's mine!
Oh my God! I was just gonna leave them alone. They chose violence on me. This time it was them. Y'all saw.
It's a leech! Kill it!
for the day.
Fix me properly. A month? A year? You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
Time has lost its effect on me.
We're gonna rest to recharge our powers. That's not right. Should be up here. That's not it either. Okay, that's the main hunter, the Van Helsing Lake character. That's his office. So, here we go. Down the hall. Now let's go to sleep. See what we can evolve. Increase your health. That's the first thing we're gonna do. 100 points. Mind if I do? What's this one? Increases the life regeneration when using bite in combat. Increases the damage inflicted when using bite in combat. How much? 1/3 of points. Ooh, a close range strike that will cut through all living creatures. Cost. 2,000 points. Or how much? What's the points? Oh, level 8 required. Okay. Blood Spear. Shadow Mist. That's blood absorption. Tactical. You perform a supernatural move to your target. Shadow Veil. This I might need. Okay. Your block will... You will block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. Can I heal the autophagy? Now let's rest. Wake up with our new powers. So who went up? Mrs. Swansea. Yes, headache. Treatment with headaches. I need to do that. I got sepsis, anemia, fatigue. I had to think to make it. Oh, I could try to enhance the weapons real quick. 2. What do I need? Okay. So I can't upgrade it even if I wanted to. How about you? Can I upgrade you? No. Common used. I'll stick with what I have. Working for the most part. I'm gonna pause for one quick second. Busy. Get your drink, your water. Okay, we're back. I'm back. The health bar is longer. I should try out that veil trick. I need blood. Nothing here. Except for a few shillings. Oh, these shillings I did. Here. No.
Crush the leech, boys!
What are you talking about? I'm just a ordinary citizen. Like everyone else. Oh god, what is that?
Bloody monster!
There, my good gentleman, you attacked me first.
Eat this!
Oh!
He's mine! I'm taking him! You're mine! Oh, that's leeches!
Like it hurts.
Look at it! Vicious bugger!
Oh, that's kind of smart.
Would you like to know more? Guard the freedom of us all. Join the royal fleet today. Would you like to know more? Ask at your nearest recruiting officer. Recruiting office. Ooh. Give me. Saw another one. Saw another one. I already had a nap. I'm gonna leave it. And should I attack them? I probably can now. Okay, yeah, you're right, you're right. This time, I was looking for the trouble this time. To be fair, your friend is better. Ooh, okay. Yes, screw on him. Where's the vermin? Where's the vermin? Nope, nope. I don't want to. Wow, look at all the points I got so far. I knew taking these guys out was worth it. Okay, gotta go through here, it looks like. Oh no, we already did this. We already did this. Ah, what's this? What is this? Large box of pills. What kind of pills, sir? Pills. Want them or take or don't?
Die, vermin!
about the Pembroke. 2nd November, from Scout Louis Cajone to Mr. Geoffrey Gregory. I'm bad with names, my guys. I'm bad with names. Survey. Vampire activity. Sir, having served the Pembroke Hospital for 2 weeks now, and we can confirm vampire activity there. First, we now have proof of the presence of a female leech inside the hospital. The beast is clever. She acts like a mental patient to hide her true unholy condition. I personally sneaked into the hospital and heard the creature whining about her need for blood since her body is decaying. But it gets worse. The administrator of the Pembroke Hospital is Dr. Swansea. According to our team leader, Amanda Tilton, who died yesterday in a fight against a skull by the canal, he may be a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. If that's true, then there may be something big going on at the Pembroke Hospital. Maybe even a nest of vampires, protected by those bloody traitors of the Stole. We don't know what to do, but we are convinced. But we convinced you better come quickly with reinforcements and heavy gear. Okay. For people who weren't here the first time I played, the character that they're talking about is really the mental health patient. She is mentally ill. She thinks she's a vampire, but she isn't. Well, the very obvious, clever vampire, they don't know nothing about her. Oh, what's this? What's this? Unused proven steak. What am I? What else can I take from the dead? Can I get out through here? I have to go back down. The Great Hunt. Hail to our fallen comrades. Hail to our fallen comrades. Hail to their bravery, for we prevailed. The guard prevailed. My brothers, we hunted them down. The enemies of mankind, hidden in the dark tunnels of our modern cities. We found them in their nests and dens, and they perished. We brought the fires of battle to the blackest pits. Never had such scale war been engaged by mortals against immortals. Remember this victory, my brothers, for it seals and proves our methods never sleep, never surrender, never give up. Yes, my brothers, our method is good, and England is safer tonight thanks to you. Thanks to those of us bitten and killed by the enemy of our trembling hand when they turned against us. Do not tremble, my brothers. Do not doubt. I cry tonight for the fallen comrades. I cry, for I am an old man who finally saw my goal accomplished as I live my last years on this earth. The Guard of Prinwyn is only half a century old, and we have already accomplished much more than the traitors of St. Paul in half a millennia. This was our first great hunt. Let them leeches who survive our wrath remember we don't stop. From the adversary by Kendall Stone, founder of the Guard of Prinwyn. Okay. So Pendragon used to be with St. Paul people. Glad I kept looking. Where am I gonna go now? these doors are locked, I assume. Reach Whitechapel. I'm trying. Okay, let's double check real quick. Oh, thank you. Okay, can't get through like that. Now we're going up. And those can't be smashed or open. Stuck again. Stuck. Okay, let me think. Oh, what's this? Wasn't I just over here? Nope. Okay.
There's more and more of these bloody leeches every night. Aye. The guards recruit more and more every year. Not a good place for a stroll. Go on, off your trot.
Okay, I'm moving.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman. Last warning.
He's mine! I'll take it!
Open. Ah, there you go.
It's locked.
It's locked from the other
No
side.
civilians allowed, sir. This is no place for you, sir. Back in the grave!
I can't. It's too strong.
Please open the door, sir.
He's dead.
Give me a. Trying to be a fucking player. Trying not to hurt you. You just book me. Good sir. You were not invited to this fight. Dare fire that gun. Dare fire that gun. We can be good friends. Starting to heal a bit.
Please open the door, sir. One here, I know it.
Wait, where'd he go?
Die, leech!
Oh. There we go.
More and more of these bloody leeches every night.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert. Stop it!
Oh.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
You okay?
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Okay, he shouldn't help you.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
Why are you so
You're
dull?
being manipulated by these criminals. What's worse is that you're clever enough to know better.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I have a future here.
You have a future here. You steal.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
You didn't.
Medication and drugs are a rare commodity in East London. So you picked an easy target, didn't you?
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her.
Ooh.
She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Are you sure you never heard of her? Are you sure?
Goodbye, young man.
Be proud of me.
You did try to kill a child, good sir.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Why not? How's your life? You tell me about your troubles.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Tell me about the Blakes.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
Have you no family?
You don't have anywhere to go. No family that would welcome you.
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
So, yeah, it was better.
You
back
mean
then.
you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name.
He's got a name.
Ben the Tramp.
I even used to have a name. Okay, tell me about a personal question.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
Sure. That sounds like a good excuse.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar, a coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
Yeah. You should feel nice. Get a grip. Don't feel
Yes. Sounds like shell shock. I've seen a few cases like yours. This is nothing you should be ashamed of, Benjamin. And it's perfectly natural in your situation.
Not ashamed. I just need my pills. Peace and quiet, that's all.
Okay. You're probably addicted.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Goodbye, sir.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Going downtown. Escape from the body. So we're going downtown. Now we're going up. Moving on up. Moving on up.
Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Go. She sells snake oil.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually,
Sure.
I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm a doctor.
Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Your life in London? Any intriguing local
Tell me,
figures?
who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Is there anyone to avoid?
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
What about the locals?
What do you think of the
Are
locals?
they nice?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
And you're probably making them sick. Personal question. No personal question. Nurse
Do you
Crane.
know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Okay. Don't want to trade for it now, but let's
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough.
visit her.
Perhaps we'll talk
another
again.
time. Let's get back on the hunt.
Good evening, sir. Do you remember me?
If you're here for a reward, you'll be sorely disappointed. But I'll gladly shake the hand of a fellow countryman.
I'm not here for a bounty. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed from the Pembroke.
A doctor? In Whitechapel? What an opportunity. My name's Bates. Cadogan Bates.
Do you require assistance?
I met him before.
Not me, but your skills could help a lot of people round here. That would help my business, because I say a live tenant's a paying tenant.
Personal question. The real reason.
I want to know everything about the recent violence, Cadogan. And I want the truth.
Well, rent may be a bit high, and yeah, I've had to evict a few people. But that's business, isn't it?
Taking people out of their houses is sound like good business. I wish I only found you later.
Sir, I wish I had found you a few nights later than I did. Or maybe never at all. Death would have been a well-deserved punishment for your villainy.
Yeah, but you saved me, didn't you? And you do it again, because you're a decent chap. Just know I'm not.
Take this as my final warning. You will not profit from the misery of others. Business is one thing, but what you do is quite another.
Really? What you gonna do? You ain't from here. You ain't Whitechapel, Doctor. You wouldn't know the first thing about playing dirty, even if you wanted to.
I wouldn't. I would know the first thing about playing dirty. Oh. And we'll see about that. You see, this is what happens when we get out of practice. I learn how to make all my faces happen. And I forgot. See, the grinning evil face. Should I change it back? I should change it back.
What is your business exactly?
I offer fair lodgings for a modest price to the poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see. And what about those who cannot pay?
Well, deals can be done, if you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not immune to a pretty face.
Yeah, you are taking advantage of them.
In other words, you take advantage of these poor lost souls.
Begging your pardon, I thought you was a man who could appreciate the complexity of the modern world. Things ain't just black and white, you know.
Yes, but yes, exactly.
It's unusual to see someone so happy around here, especially considering the current situation.
Why should I be sad now? There've always been wars, disease, tragedy. There always will be.
That's an unusual way of seeing things in these trying times.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
Can I eat you soon? Treat me for a cold. I'm gonna make you feel better, sir.
Tell me, what's your honest opinion of the increasing violence in London?
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. This city's rotten to the core. They just took their bloody time to wake up and notice it.
What do you mean?
People are acting like the violence is news. But it's always been savage down here. It just bubbles to the surface every now and again.
Okay, we're gonna leave him now.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane. She's a nurse. What can you tell me about her?
Dorothy Crane, bless her soul. I really should thank her someday.
Why?
Tell me truthfully, why are you so thankful?
By keeping my tenants alive, she's making me a rich man. Every month they live, it's more coin in my pocket.
Okay. That's how you are. That's how you are. 700 points.
Goodbye, Mr. Bates.
Visit him a later date. Now, back to the hunt.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
It senses. It sends them out. Open the door. Oh, there you go. Girl, change your gown. You're just walking with blood on your
Strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Okay.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Uglier every
Nearby
year.
the church.
Good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
For there is no protection against malevolence and trickery.
Oh god. That's gonna be a fun conversation. Hey, give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, use the bathroom real quick. And go up and down water like crazy. Wait, 1 minute. 2 minutes tops. Good. Alright, we're back. We are back. Let's talk to the priest, because this
You are blood.
a fun conversation.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed,
he's one of
and
those
I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Oh no. I believe in science. How dare I?
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I send him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
During the plague.
Where did you send him?
Exactly?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
On a crusade?
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Oh, that poor boy.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Ooh, why is that?
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
So you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I understand you now. I don't like you. I like you.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Look for Clayton. No, there's so many different characters to know in this game. Grave robbing. So, fun for the whole family.
Some of us come to this world already touched by grace.
My boy.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
What do you know about Crane?
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What about Dorothy Crane?
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
My boy, this isn't... We're not talking about the arts right now. Your life could be in danger here. Yeah, why you out here
May
at
I
night?
ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
You should avoid exposure.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No.
What you want to do?
Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Really?
Peaceful? That's quite an unusual way to speak about the epidemic. And very inappropriate, I must say.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Don't. After you
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable.
I already hit that.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
Yep, we already did it.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Who's the next guy? I hate you can't jump. Come on, got fine, Mr. Clayton. We gotta look for ourselves. Marker, locate him. Fine, Clayton, there you. That Clayton right there.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I understand knows public health.
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Yeah, he's an interesting fellow. Can I ask you a personal question? No, I can't.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza?
Yeah.
It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
Is only logical.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
You risk to reveal the truth.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth?
The truth.
I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Oh. How far he got? Oh, he's pretty high.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
You're not afraid about going out at night?
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
My rationalism has recently been shaken.
I must confess, some of my rational views have been shaken by recent events.
I'll remember to stay away from the district's roughest streets then.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
But if I have to, I will. Oh, God. You gotta eat it. You gotta run. Ooh. Flower. Okay. A small flower with a voucher for a free medical checkup hidden beneath the flowers. You're Camilla. You're Camilla!
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking.
She mute?
A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm. Truly. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary.
She just can't talk.
A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
Goodbye.
Very well. Goodbye then.
Goodbye, Camilla. Goodbye, Camilla. Same. Oh, more of these guys. Really?
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here!
I'm not in the mood to fight. Just trying to scope the land.
Best be moving on. Best run along home, sir.
Okay, find the mailbox. Find the mailbox. Trash. Darius. Oh, here we go. My dearest, most beloved children, I am so sorry you have not heard from me in a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war. But there is also a war going on here in England, a war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I am writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now, to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you, all the way from this cold, damp country. I am, as ever, your loving father, Darius Petiscus.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Alright, let's go see. Will you invite us in this time? Will you invite us in?
Money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other?
Gentlemen,
excuse me, sir. Here? I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off.
I'm not a journalist. I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Oh, you're a big tough guy, aren't you? You're a big tough guy.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
You're a big tough guy.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Ooh. At least you're honorable. You're an honorable lad.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few...
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Okay. What do you know about Miss
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane?
So the bitch really is a nurse then?
Ooh.
Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Ah. She's an excellent nurse. She's an excellent
Yes, she's a nurse, and quite a good one. What did she do to gain such notoriety?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Okay. Yeah, she's a good person.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Have you been hurt?
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops.
Ooh.
Fever. Madness. Something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Personal question. A personal question.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
I should never have taken up my father's business.
Alright, let's talk to Darius.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Let's have a talk.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are.
Mr. Doctor.
You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see, Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Don't make me regret this. Every fit man wanted. Now time to steal. And these poor good old people. Just taking everything from their right from their faces. Why is that so funny? Dorothy! Dorothy! He's on DM. Dorothy! I'll come for you. Dorothy!
Razvan, can you hear my voice? I need help.
I got you.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily, high fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse.
Yeah.
Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Oh, what do you suggest?
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor.
I keep trying to be the nice options. There, Speaker Mind was like, no.
He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
Let me finish alone.
Yes. I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Cardiac massage.
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along?
Yes, I am. Come on, take a drink before it goes bad.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could? Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Put in your coat.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I came to stop the blackmail.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Why Hercule Ashburn?
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Why not trust Dr. Swansea?
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
The blackmail must stop.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
I need the power up, but she's not doing anything bad. I look away, but you resign. You will forget all about this. Yes.
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
Maybe I should spare her instead. New citizens available to kill.
It's locked, all right.
Maybe I should have just looked the other way. But if I looked... What was that?
Oh, this one stinks already.
What are you doing here? Those coins.
There's one of them! Christ, he's dead!
Can you go this way?
This district seems to get uglier.
No, we run.
I cannot enter.
Cannot enter. upgrade speed. This wouldn't be so bad.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy!
Burn it, boys!
They got me! Come on. No, back up. We can do them. We can beat them again. We can beat them. Death is not a wicked thing. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Death can be like that for certain people. So kind of morbid to think about that. Forever to go. Come on, you can do it. Load up, load up, load up.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Check stamina. Forgot how quickly the dash brings it. Back up. Woo. Oh, little Miss High and Mighty and so perfect.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Compassion hides only your appetite.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So the accusation was true.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
Bills on water.
I see.
It's not that bad, it's not that bad.
Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Yeah, still can
Thank
trust
you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
Oh, thank you. About your ladyship? How old are you?
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
This is not all the truth.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Swansea allows you to kill.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
You know of his brotherhood?
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
No one suspects you?
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
What is a scowl?
What type of vampire is a scowl?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
William did not create me.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
Okay. About London? What do you know about jolly old London?
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows.
What did you hear?
Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Okay. How many vampires?
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Who attacked me?
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
There's some more inner politics in the group.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Prion. It's a cult.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone. But it seemed they have been recruiting.
Once glorious? What do you mean by once
glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
And about me? What do you know about me? Am I a vampire?
A vampire? Is that what I am?
I'm pretty sure.
What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon.
Ekon.
And that you shall remain.
And Ekon is a vampire.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
Why was I left for dead?
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
Oh, sorry.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
Is it a bite?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Could it be a mistake?
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
Okay. But they could, like, put blood...
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Why?
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Ooh, okay. So we are made by someone ancient. That's why we're so strong.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
She's no fool.
I bid you farewell. For now,
patience.
my lady.
She did our Q&A.
I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Go away. Down here. Open system. Okay. Analyze the blood. Oh, here we go. Increase the stamina regeneration rate by 50%. Okay. And you are light blood serum. For cold, bronchitis, pneumonia. How do you treat the cold? I actually have it. I'm gonna give it to that one guy.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Hey, that's where I'm going right now. Swansea, my boy, we gotta talk.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
Why is it important?
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I analyzed the blood.
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes, I have.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies?
Syndrome.
Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could...
Oh, my bad.
Isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I have thought about it.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you.
About what?
I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
Yeah,
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
It does seem pretty sad. Could this be the vampire nature taking over? Him not really caring. What other stories do you have to do? Anything on this little map? Legendary vampires. Need for blood. All these letters gotta find. Guess I can try to do this. One of these. Thelma Hawcroft is a delusional patient at the Pembroke Hospital who is convinced that she is already dead or undead and trapped inside a rotting body. Despite her obvious mental issues, the woman claims she is being spied on by some men and women who want to hunt her down because she is a vampire. Is she referring to the guard of heroin? I can't take the risk of having these hunters investigate around the hospital. Maybe I should spy on them and protect Thelma Howcroft from those hunters. Did I click it? Yeah. Let's see what we can do for Thelma.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral.
Yeah.
Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Answer that later. Wait, let's try to do something else. For a minute. You don't want to rush the whole story.
Very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope.
Pembroke Hospital. At your service. In Britain, why am I doing this accent? Is it Scottish?
simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
That's Pembroke nowadays.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
And maybe he has some new things to talk about.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Why the lie?
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Beauty is not everything.
Beauty is not everything, Mr. Elwood.
Says Mr. Pretty Face.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Poor guy. Personal question.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Goodbye for now.
Disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Hey, there she is.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Okay, calm down, Missy. Tell me about the...
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Are you romantically involved?
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
I'm a vampire.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Well, a personal question. Alright.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your
Mistress of the
nocturnal
Dark.
activities.
Go back up here. Open the door.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, alright. Then break it open.
It's locked.
Why are you acting so weak sometimes? It disappeared again. got a pretty head. Yes, we will. There we go. Disappeared again. I want to get the side quests done. Do it.
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Sweet girl. I'm alright. Would like the book. Waste your time with me.
Disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
I wonder what your last thoughts
Someone's
would be,
approached
sir.
my blanket. Oh, the cold will be my death.
62. So let's try. Can we go outside?
And I thought last time was a
Apologize when you're feeling better.
I assume the building isn't that big. Let's have to abandon that for now. What about you? Reach the pharmacy. Didn't I do that? I thought I finished that. Let's try it. We'll do a little bit more. Do just a bit more. Serious. We're seeing super serial now, guys. Very, very serial. Dash. Another one? No. Mug. Huh. Can I go? No? There you go. What next? Where to next? Where to next? Where to next?
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, alright. Go someplace up. So no, let's see it. is it dead? I see. No, it's probably right there.
I cannot enter.
Can I break it down? Okay, then back down. Little thing on top. I was going the wrong way the whole time. Apparently.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
You don't.
What do you want?
I can't get you a call.
Somebody help! What do you want? Somebody help! What do you want? Somebody help! Somebody help!
I'm coming.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Be careful.
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder?
Ooh.
This man's far too old to be Samuel.
There you guys see the sister's grave. What's that? Ah, body. Oh. And they got me. They got me. Probably an easier time taking out those hunters. Ah yes, fire is the greatest weapon. Fire rules. Feed on the vampires to the fire. Load. Load for me. Load for me. Stonebridge Cemetery. You're back inside. See if we can find our sister. Oh god, or oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm at load back up. Load for me. Oh no. Day was about to tip over. That would not be good. That would not be good. Yeah, I'm getting really tired now. My head. I have a migraine. A terrible, terrible migraine. If I die one more time by those freaks. Those freaks. No, not freaks. They're just different. They're just different. Oh god, they were right here. Oh, three already. Hallelujah. What the heck is that? Can I attack with that? Going, keep walking. You can do it. invisible.
Come back here and fight!
Die, vermin!
Oh yeah, I keep holding. I forgot. Are you ready to go to sleep?
Fine, I'll take you.
They shut that down really quickly, didn't they? Oh, you want to escape? You want to fight? Oh, no, you don't get through that. He said you don't get to do that. Are we gonna go? Are we gonna load? Are we gonna load? Are we loading? Reloading? Reloading?
Die, vermin!
Come on, go. Where's the load? Rest house somewhere? Got a rest house? Got a rest house? Are you friendly neighborhood campfire? Tracing my steps. I just want to find a good place to rest up. Let's get that down. Get that down. Rookie. Anything over here? Safe house? We're back at the hospital. Okay, that's good. Maybe if we can see, can we track this person's name one more time? And it is conflicting with the mission.
It's
fine.
locked.
Yep, just disappeared again. It keeps doing. I want to finish up these things, but it's being annoying. Just need to find this one person's. And all these people to investigate. Find someone who can read Braille. Widow in distress. That's right, Cardigan Bates. Can we find him on the map? Can we find he's in the map? He would be in. Where are you, good sir? In Whitechapel. So I need to make. Okay, we'll go there. Let's take you off. Whitechapel and cure this one guy. Kill him. Yes. Oh, I forgot. Whitechapel streets. Where are ya? Hunters? Where are you? Where's the hunter? I come from all this area. Where we spawned up. First I want to find Mr. Bates. Oh, you. He's dead. Good boy.
One cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
Is it you?
This district seems to get uglier every year.
Is it you? Cardigan? Cardigan?
Mr. Bates.
Evening, Doctor.
What help could I possibly be to your business?
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
I have no interest in money. You are despicable.
I'm no saint, but to take advantage as you do, you are a despicable man who could only prosper in these dark times.
So it's a no then. That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, save lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swambrer's shit.
How do I give him the money?
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane?
The cure,
dispensary.
Not really.
A man such as yourself, knee-deep in the muck of Whitechapel, must know more. Speak now.
Heard it closed after the owners died. Refugees don't want to come to Whitechapel no more. Scared, I hear.
You sound disappointed.
As long as she was there at the dispensary, it attracted more immigrants and kept my place full. Such a shame.
Why am I not convinced?
Maybe it's because you lack faith. Being a skeptic must be useful for a man of science.
How'd I cure him with the stuff? Did I have it? I hit R1 for that.
Since I took an oath to help people, can I be of assistance?
Well, seen better days, that's for sure. But it was bound to happen with all these refugees about.
Infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds. Take this, in any case.
What? You give me this for free?
Yep.
Don't have a clue about this place, do you?
Still think about your attacker.
You seem to have recovered well since your attack. Do you ever think about what happened to you?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute bloody savages. Their appearance. Jesus. It made me want to puke.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time to save you.
Pulling towards the blood, I forgot. Here we go. Someplace quiet where no one can find us. Embrace him. Take him. Take him. Take him.
Was I that evil to deserve such punishment? My only regret is that no one will mourn me.
Oh, boo-hoo.
For I have never been loved.
Cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
As soon as I find a safe house. Ah, as soon as I find a safe house. There you go. And that was it, right? That was it, right? Normally it just walks in. Normally it doesn't have to load. Or am I just misremembering it? And we'll see in a second. We will see in a second. Sick citizens can be healed with the appropriate treatment. A healthy citizen helps contribute to raising the health status of the district they belong to. Okay, where's the bed? Where's the bed? Where's the bed? Who is that? A trunk? Hideout unlocked. Well, thank you. So we're gonna probably activate our second tactical. So spring. How much do you cost? 500 points. Okay. Target and cause damage upon landing. Oh, thank you. Complete. Increase your book capacity. That. Should we do one more? We got defensive abilities. Okay, let's try this. How much are you? 600. Pricey. Pricey. Should we do another weapon? How much? 1,000. Increasing bite damage would be what? Only 300. You see that? What's number 2? 600. And increase health. And confirm the new ultimate beast of a vampire. Uh-oh. Disappearance in Whitechapel. Reports of a mysterious disappearance has escalated in the past weeks. It has reached the point where witnesses have to query before recounting their testimonies to an officer. Although this phenomenon appears to be a nationwide occurrence, the statements of the last 24 hours have converged around a single area in the country. Whitechapel, London. Yes, once more, the despised and loathed East End is left to struggle on its own, continuously overlooked by the authorities, even while numerous families from this district report the unexplained disappearance of relatives and neighbors. What has happened to these missing individuals? Where are they? The only link between them seems to be their health and their need for urgent medical attention. Until recently, it was local secret that the only place to get help was a discreet dispensary managed by an unidentified Good Samaritan. But the place now seems to be closed, and no one has any news from the facility. Did the missing persons go to a more secret place? Had they been discreetly moved to a more official service? One day soon, the London City Council Board of Health will have to answer for this new mystery. Oh, you dead? Mr. Lassel, you dead? Oh, boo 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 boo, no one cares. I hope not to take any more. Oh, she's missing. I hope she can be found. Danger event? Oh, basically what it costs. Joe Peterson. this in menu? Oh, that's for Weston, Whitechapel, Pembroke, and the dogs. The pillar of the community. Good man, they say. Good man. So what's the stable this one? Hostile, not stable. Health. Critical. Stable, alright. In the game for now. We're getting in the game for now. Where are you? Where is the thing? Here we go. Yeah, that was fun. That was a nice little game. Came back to play This was fun. Move myself to the center. But
Sitting down this year.
oh, can you hear that? Can you hear my background? I think I can hear it a little bit. The headphones and all. There's someone else playing the game, and there is a first playthrough. Let's see if we can rate them. Here we go. All right, everyone. I'm gonna say one more time. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate it. And I'm not sure because my schedule just got crazy out of nowhere yesterday. Something I had to do for where I live. So I may not be able to stream tomorrow, or at least not on Monday, because I have a lot of stuff that I catch up on. Stuff that literally just popped out of nowhere.